Hey everyone, Drifter here. Hope you're going well. I just got a channel update today. Wanted to share some stuff that I've been thinking about recently. I'll put a timestamp chapter at the end of the video with a recap for those who just want the information quickly. For everyone else, I want to just share my thoughts and about the channel. And specifically what I've been thinking about lately is these two videos here. So I made a video about Showgunners, turn-based tactics game, and about Aliens Dark Descent, which is an RTS game. And both of these videos were a little bit different from my usual content in that they weren't challenge runs. It was my first time playing both games, and I just made a video kind of talking about my experience with, what happened, and a little bit of what I liked and what I didn't like. Not really as a review, more as a kind of narrative video. And these videos, they didn't get a great deal of engagement and viewership and that type of thing, but I really enjoyed making them. And I'm actually making a third one at the moment for, again, another game that, is my first time playing and just a regular playthrough. And this video that I'm making, the script for it is over 90 pages, 90. Now, to put that into perspective, my XCOM 2 Rookies Only video that just came out, that script was about 40 pages, 40. So you can probably do the maths there that, a 40-page script gives us about a 3-hour video. So what's a 90-plus page script going to be? It's going to be very long. And I'm working on it kind of, just in the background type of thing between challenge run videos. When I've got some free time, I just go and work on that and try and plug away at it. But it is going to be very long, and it is going to take me a really long time. Like it may be years before that video is out for you guys to watch. And it leaves me with this dilemma, right? Because there are so many games that I want to play and that I want to make content about and that I want to cover on my channel. And I'm just kind of left thinking, well, how viable is it to do that? Every edited video I make, it obviously takes a lot of time. And if I'm making videos about other games, well, that's less time that I can spend making challenge run type of content, which does get more engagement, right? And when I talk about engagement, it's not that I want the channel to get really big and, or make lots of money or anything like that. It's more just, if more people are watching, that means that I'm giving you guys the content that you want to see, right? And that's what it's about. It's about entertaining the audience. And yeah, there is a line somewhere of, me making the content that I want to make versus making the content that you guys want to watch, and where is the sweet spot there? So that 90-plus page script video that I'm working on, I am going to make that video. It is going to come out one day. I don't know when, but that's one game. And there's all these other games that I want to play. And so I've kind of been thinking, and I wanted to talk about my process in terms of creating content. And this is going somewhere, I promise. So basically what I do right now, right? So I will play the game and record the footage. And I might do that offline. I might do it as a live stream. In general, if it's my first time playing a game, I prefer to play it offline. And just play it by myself and just get the same experience that any other person playing that game would have. As opposed to, when you're live streaming and you've got a chat there and, people are giving you information about the game and helping you out. And that's not to say that I will never, ever stream a first-time playthrough of a game. It's just not my preferred way of doing it. But that's by the by, right? So regardless if I'm streaming, if I'm playing offline, first step, play the game, record the footage. Step number 2 is then to write the script. And of course, that involves editing, proofreading, all that type of thing as well. The third part of the process is to then record the script, do the voiceover. And again, it's not just saying the lines, it's also cleaning up the audio afterwards, normalizing it, just trying to make it sound a little bit better. And then the final step of the process is the actual editing the video and taking that voiceover, editing it down, getting rid of the outtakes, that kind of stuff, taking the footage that's been recorded and making sure that it lines up with the audio, and then presenting that edited content to you guys. And it is a really time-consuming process. And I think, people who haven't done it before maybe don't always appreciate just how time-consuming that it can be. Now, with all that said, I'm not complaining, right? I really like editing videos, and even though the editing process itself can be a slog at times, having that finished product that I'm able to put out and for people to enjoy, it's an awesome feeling. So I'm in no way saying, that this is a bad thing, right? This is just my process that I do. Given that those videos take a lot of time to make, I want to be using my time well, right? And making the content that you guys want to see. If for those other games, right? So not for the challenge runs, right? The challenge runs, they're going to stay the same. I'm going to keep putting out that content on my Drifters broadcast channel. But for those other games that I want to play, like a Battletech, like a Jagged Alliance 3, if instead of making an edited video where I talk about my playthrough of that game, if instead I did it in a Let's Play format, like what would that process look like then, right? Step one would be the same. I would play the game, I would record the footage, and I might do a minor amount of editing, right? So a small amount of editing, not the same level that I do at the moment, but maybe just, if there's a lot of downtime, if part of the game's a bit uninteresting, I might cut that out of the video. Depending on the game, if we're doing a mission that's quite repetitive from missions we've seen before, and nothing really interesting happens, maybe I get rid of that mission from the Let's Play video. Right, so a small amount of editing, but nothing on the level that I'm doing right now. And so my idea and what I'm thinking about at this stage is, well, if I had a different channel, and I could put, like, if there is a game that I just want to do a random playthrough of, when I've got some spare time, maybe on a Friday afternoon when I don't feel like editing a video because I'm tired or whatever, I could just record some gameplay and put it up on the Let's Play channel. And that would be a much faster way of covering all those different games that I want to play. And in so doing, I would find myself in this position where I'm putting out more content and I'm actually doing less work. And by doing less work, I'm going to have more time to then invest back into the main channel. And instead of, doing an edited video about some random game, I can spend that time editing a video for an XCOM challenge run, a Phoenix Point challenge run, right? Whatever it is that I'm doing. And so I think it could be a really good balance, right? It would allow me to get out content at the same rate, if not faster, than what I'm doing on the main channel at the moment. And it would also allow me, just from a creative standpoint, to be able to show off and talk about and experience different games, which I think would be rewarding on my end as well. So with that in mind, I'm thinking the first Let's Play that I would do would be Gears Tactics. I've never played this game before. I really want to because it looks awesome. I've wanted to for years. And compared to some of the other games on that list that I had up before, or that montage, I think this one's a bit shorter. And that could be a really good place to begin, right, with a smaller game. And in terms of the style of content, like in my head, this Let's Play channel, probably thinking maybe I do 1 or 2 sessions of gameplay a week, and I can then split that up into maybe 2 or 3 videos that get released during the week. And it would be kind of, in my mind, content that you can fall asleep to. And what I mean by that is not that it's boring and puts you to sleep, but that it's just more relaxed, right, chilled out, right? I don't want to be yelling and raging and that type of thing. Just a bit more of a calm environment where I'm just playing a game and, You know, if things go well, cool. If they don't go well, well, that's okay as well. And so then just to summarize all of that, the idea would be I'd have the main channel, right? Nothing is going to change on that, except there may be less videos on those random games, right? And the main channel then becomes more focused on the challenge runs in particular. Not to say that I'll never make videos about other games, but it will be more focused on the challenge run content. And I think by doing this, I'll actually have more time to be able to put out that content. Nothing is changing with the archive channel. I still want to try and aim for 2 live streams a week. That's what I normally do. And then those streams get archived on the archive channel, hence the name. And I apologize for the terrible editing job there. Some of the words got cut off a bit. So that won't change. That will be the same. And in terms of the live streams, you know, I'll continue doing what I've been doing for years at this point and just streaming challenge runs of various games. And then we would have the third channel where the Let's Play would go, or the Let's Plays would go. And I know some people are going to tell me that, well, it'll get more views if you put it on the main channel. And yes, it probably would. However, I do like the idea that the main channel, you know, the Drifters broadcast channel, that is for edited content. That is why people are there. And it's just about not cluttering people's subscription feeds with content that they don't want to watch, right? So if I have 2 separate channels, you know, if you want to watch the edited content, you can subscribe to that channel. You'll get notified when the videos go up. You can check that out. If you want to then also watch the Let's Play channel, you can subscribe to that. You can get notified when those videos go up. It's all good. You've still got access to that content. But the people who don't want to watch it, they're not going to have it popping up and annoying them type of thing. So I am very much set on doing it as a separate channel. And I understand that's probably going to mean it doesn't get as much traction and as many eyes on it. But I think that's, you know, the better way to do it, right? Just in terms of giving the audience what they want to see. And I'm not saying that I'm 100% set that I'm definitely going to do this. And I'm more asking for people's thoughts about it. Do you think this is a good idea? Would you be interested in watching? Would you not be interested in watching? Would there be particular games that you would like me to cover? So just getting people's feedback, I guess. And probably the biggest piece of feedback is, you know, if we do go ahead with this Let's Play channel, what do we name it? Originally, I was thinking something like The Drifters Tales. But then I found out there's a Steam game that has almost that exact name. So then I kind of got put off that idea. So yeah, if anyone does have a suggestion for a name, please feel free to post that in the comments. And any other feedback, good or bad, you know, as long as you keep it respectful, that's all good. So just to recap, nothing is going to change on the main channel. Nothing is going to change on the archive channel. I'm thinking about starting a third channel that would have a Let's Play focus, and I do Let's Plays of various games, and having a couple of those videos go out every week. And if you do have a suggested name for the Let's Play channel, please let me know. And the whole idea of doing this is it's going to allow me to put out more content, cover more games, while also actually giving me more time to make edited content. So I think it's a win-win. And if I do a Let's Play of a game, I might decide that, hey, we could do a cool challenge run for this, and then maybe I do make an edited video about it later of a subsequent playthrough. So that's where I'm at. Again, just looking for people's feedback. If you did make it this far in the video, thank you very much. And yeah, that's all I got to say. So until next time, have a great day.